Hey guys, and welcome back to Factorio Sea Blocks. So, because I just assumed that you guys wouldn't want to see me working all this out on video, even though the vast majority of you said that you would, I went ahead and done it anyway. But it's okay, because it took me like a fucking hour and a half to figure out exactly what I wanted to do with all this, obviously, because it was a bit tough. It was a bit tough. The problem being, when I figured it all out, that was like a week ago. So I don't know if you can understand what I'm doing from what it shows. Nah, I can talk you through it. I'm just fucking you about. So what we've got is I've got these crafting combinators here that are pointing towards the induction furnaces, and what these do is these read the recipes. So that basically tells me what this has got queued. And basically I add the recipe up here. So this says if anything equals 5. So there's 4 of these crafting combinators asking what the recipe is. So it will grab 4 of those asking for the recipe. And then also adds it to the output of these. So it will grab the recipe, and that'll say is basically what this does is it checks to see if what we're crafting right now is still required, and if so, it sends it up to here, and that says that if things are still crafting, then it perpetuates the what's going, and that's all that this and that one does, and it's the exact same over here. We've got is it the exact same over here, or did I not do it? I don't know why that doesn't perpetuate though, because that's that. I'm confused. I'm confused now as to why I didn't do this one. There may have been a reason though. Oh fuck me. Because that's there, which is a crafting combinator set to read the recipe. So that will read the recipe and then spit it into this. For what reason? No reason. Because that's just asking for whether stuff's still working, and it perpetuate. Ah, of course, okay, so that will just perpetuate whatever's coming in from this. Yeah, okay, so that there is testing. I don't know why I didn't just do it that way here as well. Yeah, so that's seeing if something's still going, and if so, it takes that and then puts it back through. Alright, whatever. It seems to fucking work anyway. Although, now for some weird reason we've got molten iron sitting. And I feel like that's got something to do with the way the game reloaded, because it was working totally fucking fine beforehand. So I don't know if that's got something to do with the reload, because both of these have got a tiny bit of molten iron sitting, and it was working totally fine before. Oh, we've got way more iron than we need. There we go. Oh yeah, I've also got these hooked up so that if something's happening. Oh shit, yeah, sorry, that's why that's all hooked up like that, because we've got it so it perpetuates the signal if these are still working, but we had to turn it off. So what we've got here is if there's still 5, so if it's still required, then these will still spit out. Right, that was the thing. Okay. I hope that makes sense. So on these, it's if green is greater than 0, this gives a green output if anything is greater than 5, and then that checks to see what is crafting, and yeah, okay. Alright. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Now we'll see as soon as this starts going up. So yeah, because of the way that these work, the fluid boxes should always be empty, unless something fucks up. For example, save reload messing up with combinators and stuff. That's the only thing that I've ever seen mess it up so that the fluid boxes still have stuff in them. PS1's got 39, I don't understand why. Is one of these going to have slightly more? What the fuck is going on with this? It was working fine, but now all of a sudden it's fucked. There's been something's been updated recently, and that's the only thing that I can understand that's actually broke it. There's no reason for that to be broken. There's no fucking reason. Because now I'm going to have fluid box issues. Which is going to piss me off something royally. I don't understand. I don't understand the problem. I'm sure I showed this off as well, and yeah, I did. I showed this off. That's cool. That's just generating some more iron. Okay, so people were asking, right? There's been a lot of conversation in the comment section about, oh, Stejo, why are you doing that? You're gonna need, like, what if you need all of the resources at the same time? And it's like, well, if you need all of the resources at the same time, then it goes through them. You're better off having your entire system dedicated to a single resource so that you can produce the most of that resource than having half your system dedicated to a resource that you're never going to use, or you're not using at the moment. So it's like, if I had, like, one of these dedicated to making fucking silicone, or I don't think I'm actually making silicone, but you know what I mean, if I had one of these dedicated to making lead, and I was using 0 lead at the moment, then anything that's dedicated to using lead is just wasted. So what's the point? Whereas if I can have them on demand, then it means that all of this production will always be useful, as opposed to having wasted production. And the same goes to all of these. So all of these are using, like, what's it called? Fucking drain. What's it called? I know it's called drain, but you know what I mean. I get the fucking name for it now, it's gonna piss me off. Just checking something. Oh yeah, it does, it keeps the fuel. Idle drain. Fucking hell, brain. These all cause idle drain, so there's no point having a ton of them that aren't getting used when you can just have, like, the 4 of them that aren't getting used. As you can see, they've got 20 kilowatts idle drain on these 4 ore processing machines. It's not a lot, but obviously it adds up when you've got fucking 4 per ore or whatever. Right, so as far as I'm aware, this is gonna fucking work. It's not, but I'll say it will. Right, do I really need any of this shit here? Probably not. Okay. Obviously that's used to assess this. I'm just thinking I should probably pull that to something else because we've only got 4 slots here. And we've got 6 resources, we've got solder as well. So I'm probably better off making another one. Man, I say wasted, I've used so many resources with warehouses. Also, I do need something to make me stone brick. Because if I'm tearing this stuff down, then I'm going to be out of stone brick. And I reckon I should probably tear this down because it's wasteful. Definitely wasteful. I think something else that I should probably do is, I think here? Yeah, I'm making purified water here. But there's a better way to make purified water, isn't there? Surely. Purified. To craft it. Yeah, water purification. Using a hydro plant. So that makes 100 purified water a second. And it makes 20 saline water, which, I mean, I can pump into a tank and then fucking clarify because I don't need it. Yeah, and a hydro plant takes 200 kilowatts to make 100 purified water a second, whereas a chemical plant makes 100 purified water every 2 seconds and takes 300 kilowatts. So why the fuck am I doing it like that? This one. This is my purified water here. So instead of that, if I add a recipe to make... Oh my god, what have I done here? Upgrade planner config, no, that's U. No? P? No? Okay, it's away now. Use apparently Helmont. Oh my god, why have you done that? There we go. Strange. You... Go into purified water, add a technology, filter, actually click on the fucking filter this time. Purif. That's the hydrogen one. And regular water purification. If I do that instead, using, I don't know if I can make hydroplant Mark 2s. Nope. Hydroplant Mark 1s, unless. Brass and aluminium. No, not right now. Okay, so using hydroplant Mark 1s instead, and if we toss that up, it'll take 3 of them doing it, but 3 of them is a lot less resources, and I don't use my oxygen, which I use for other shit. So, you're an electrolyzer, where's my hydroplants? There we go, let's make 3 of them instead. Obviously it's going to take a bit more space, but it also means I'm not going to need this shit here making the most minimal amount of oxygen for no fucking reason. That was such a stupid idea. Oh my god, right, get rid of all of this crap. Okay, can I just... Okay, there we go. Alright, remove that. There we go. Okay. Now, where's my fucking hydroplants? First one, second one. Alright. Motherfucker, get in my face. Alright, and then... I got one of these just in there. Okay, and... Here's a fucking... Yeah, you. Come on. Offshore plump. There we go. Sorted. I should have picked this shot, but I didn't. Where's my salt water anyway? It's over here, and there's some up here, so I don't fucking know. Make one of them. So much crap just to get rid of. It really is. One of them in an overflow. Some motherfucker is having a fucking wrestling match above me right now, and they're gonna get their fucking candy ass whipped in a second. Hey, what the fuck is this shit? I don't need none of that. You fucking nitrogen gas to fuck, mate. Right. Oh my sweet baby Jesus. Oh. Yeah, let's toss one of these down then, I guess. This is gonna be awful. I don't know why I decided that the best idea there we go. I don't know why I decided the best idea is to stuff everything in the tightest of spaces. But you know. Oh god, and that's a top up with a purify. Yeah, okay, sweet. Okay. Wait, were we actually missing purified water? Huh, interesting. What was that? Lead ore to there. And right there. Yeah, we were missing purified water to do something. Probably because we were lacking on oxygen or some shit, but we got it now, we're sorted. These are far superior to generating water from sticking hydrogen and oxygen together. Right. That's the only thing that it's not automatic about this entire solution is the charcoal. And it should be. Oh, I'm out of coffee. Oh god. Woe's me. Life is shit and all that. Right, so... Okay, I was actually making another one of you. And I feel like... I'm gonna need a couple of these. I feel like we can actually get on to making a bus of sorts. It does look like a pair of underwear. I went from having my my island looking like an airstrip to looking like a pair of undies. Fantastic. Alright. Right, so the green goes to there, but we can have a red there. So that's just adding the plates that will be in here to the rest of it, because I'm gonna send all plates. Alright, you should have steel. Steel plates. Lead plates. Iron. Copper. Tin. Ugh. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to fuck everything with my farting around, but... Okay. Looks like we're fine. So that'll send everything over there. And I need a couple more of these, but what are those? A couple more loaders, but what are we missing? We're missing solder, and... I'm actually missing solder. And some of these little bastards as well. Okay, which requires this shit. And that requires some copper. Okay. So let those craft up. It's definitely something I will be automating. Oh my god, just give me... I need 2 of them anyway. But unfortunately guys, that's all we've got time for in this episode. So as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been CJ, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.